everyone, this is Kássio. Don't miss the episode of Pokémon Alternate Journeys.
There are many emotions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything.
The Indigo Plateau shimmered as if the sea itself had come to watch. Flags fluttered, cameras circled, and at the center, the field looked small before the magnitude of what was about to unfold. Two matchups, two stories intertwined with tension and pride, Kássio versus Amanda, and Bernardo versus Natália. The late afternoon sun lit the faces of the trainers and the eyes of every Pokémon, ready for the instant when silence would turn into war or memory. Kássio and Amanda were childhood friends. They grew up trading tips, camping along trails, and sharing dreams of reaching the league. When they greeted each other at the center of the arena, the crowd held its breath. There was affection, respect, and the strange restraint of those who don't wish to harm what they love. At first, the battle was oddly gentle. Both gave light commands, as if testing limits. Raichu traded sparks with Arcanine, who answered with a controlled roar. Raichu eventually won with the strength of his thunder. Then Amanda's Lapras surprised everyone, freezing Raichu and tying the match at 1-1. Cassio's Venusaur entered the field, exchanging glances with Lapras, who moved with care, as if not wanting to hurt, but this time, Venusaur took the upper hand, 2-1 for Kássio. Each turn carried the weight of friendship, dodged attacks, delayed recoveries, choices that sacrificed advantage rather than forcing the other into error. The crowd alternated between applause and sighs. Commentators whispered about respect in battle, but just a few seconds of pure competitive instinct were enough to change everything. A determined look from Kássio as Charizard tore through the air, after Venusaur fell to Magmar. His roar allowed no half measures. Amanda took a breath, held back tears, and watched Magmar leap forward as if his flame burned beyond his body. It was pride, it was defiance. The duel continued with Charizard's victory over Magmar, but Amanda's mischievous Gengar defeated Charizard. Kássio then sent out his own Gengar, and the ghostly clash ended in a draw. Amanda brought out Eevee. Kássio answered with Rattata, another tie. The final showdown, Blastoise versus Blastoise, overflowed with emotion and torrents of water. In the end, the score was razor-thin. Kássio wins 6-5. The victory brought tears more of relief than joy. Amanda embraced Kássio at the center of the arena. The poke balls they returned glimmered like silent metals. The news spread like wildfire. Two friends, one worthy duel, and Kássio moving on to the finals with a heavy heart and renewed resolve. The other semifinal carried its own heavy story. In the Pokémon League, Natália had lost to Bernardo under circumstances she never forgot. That memory became her fuel. Bernardo, in turn, bore the weight of past frustrations. He had defeated great names before, yet the title always slipped away. In Kanto, he had promised himself, this year, nothing would be left behind. The match began with a clash of styles. Pidgeot's aerial fury against Manectric's precision. Pidgeot couldn't withstand the electric barrage, but Natália's Gyarados, oh that one, took down both Manectric and Aggron in one devastating surge. Natália's gaze was sharp. Every command was an attempt to rewrite an old defeat. Bernardo, calm as stone, countered with icy reads of the field. Details decided every move. A single shift by Shiftry toppled the mighty Gyarados and intercepted a strike meant for Dragonite, a flawless prediction by Bernardo. Yet Shiftry couldn't withstand Jolteon's fierce speed. Despite the disadvantage, Jolteon triumphed. Bernardo immediately sent out Salamence, anticipating a strike that knocked Jolteon out cold. Natália called upon Gengar, who not only defeated Salamence, but also Gardevoir, forcing Bernardo to rely on Swampert. The mighty Pokémon crushed Gengar with a shattering earthquake. Natália's last hope was Blaziken, its flames roaring like vengeance itself, a reminder that revenge, well-tempered, can be dangerous. The difference came down to micro-decisions. A step too wide, an early recovery, a shift in rhythm. The arena held its breath as the final score appeared. Bernardo wins 6-5. It was neither a simple revenge nor an empty victory. It was triumph through skill and courage. Natália stood firm, eyes fierce, silently promising that this was not the end. Bernardo, meanwhile, smiled with the gravity of one who intends to finally lift a trophy. The two winners, Kássio and Bernardo, crossed paths backstage. There was respect, and something more, the recognition that both had walked long roads to reach this point, filled with friends lost and won, and decisions that had shaped destinies. The audience, still buzzing from the spectacular battles, began whispering about what was coming next. Journalists rushed, fans cheered, and Pokémon centers around the world imagined the clash to come. Kássio carried with him the bittersweet weight of his battle with Amanda, the pain of not wanting to hurt. Bernardo brought the cold confidence of a man forged by countless hard-won victories. Each knew the other's strengths, through battles witnessed and stories retold. Charizard's roar against Salamance's calculated fury, Blastoise's aquatic strategy against Manectric's electric precision, Gengar's subtlety facing Gardevoir's grace. The lights of the arena dimmed for a moment, and high above, the scoreboard flickered. Final, Kássio versus Bernardo. Who will be the champion of Kanto? To be continued in the next chapter.
The road was tough, but I never gave in. Scars and dreams beneath my skin. Every battle taught me to believe that real strength comes when you don't leave. With my friends and my team by my side, no matter the risk, I'll stand and fight. The fire inside me is burning bright. It's time to show the world my love. Pokémon League, where heroes rise from within. We'll fight on to the very end, with courage, strength, and heart to win. Pokémon League, destiny calls us to the fight. Our voices echo through the night. We are thunder, flame, and light. Eyes on the future, I won't look away. Defeat has taught me how to stay. Each step writes a story bold, and now it's time the dream unfolds. On sacred ground the world will see we're more than luck or victory. With soul and will we rise again, when dreams and fate become our flame. Pokémon League, where heroes rise from within. We'll fight on to the very end, with courage, strength, and heart to win. Pokémon League, destiny calls us to the fight. Our voices echo through the night. We are thunder, flame, and light. Even if I fall, I'll rise. With my Pokémon, I'll touch the skies. This league is more than just a place.